Sometimes we find that younger end of the market, the other type of customer you have in your database, the 18-year-old student who, quite frankly, is used to more of a digital world. They're used to receiving information via text, pushes from apps, and that's how they interact. And they need short, snappy messages to make a decision.
Yeah.
Our solution allows you to be able to segment out in the same way that you currently do your database and communicate differently through different channels to those different segments of your database. So no differently, well, we don't see it as any different to communicate around consent as you would if you were communicating a marketing message. It should all be treated the same. In order to do that, it's really straightforward again. Again, on the left-hand side of the solution, we have the quick-fire navigation pane, and this can take us all the way around the solution and allow us to make changes whenever we need to make. It's very intuitive, very easy to use, and it's quite tidy as well. If we click on some of these, you'll see that that's just expanded and opened up a new subcategory of lists. You'll see here I've got statements, statement groups, statement translations. Well, statements is where we put in the can I contact you via email or whatever message needs to be put in there. Yeah. Statement group is grouping those together and making sure that we're asking for the right consent elements at the right time. There's no point knowing, or your marketing team knowing that you want to take customer A from product or service A into product and service B or C, and that's the customer journey that we have, if we don't have the consent at the right time to talk to the individual. So we can group all of those consents together and ask at the right time. And statement translations, well, that allows us to deal internationally. It allows us to convert that into French, into Chinese, whatever it may be.
Okay, and is that proofread by a natural speaking individual of that?
Okay, it's not. We use a Google translation tool sat within here. So my advice to you would always be, please employ your own
but we can edit that within the system.
You self-manage this from within the solution. So you don't need us as the developers to go back in and hard code this. You would come into the statements section where you have a full list of all of the statements that have currently been populated.
Right. I'm with you now, yeah.
This is a demo system, so where you see the I would like a ham sandwich, please accept that what we're building here are just examples of typical statements that are used. However, what we do see in the real world is very, very long legal sentences that are being used.